Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you can make it back to see what I'm going to do next. Today I have the Krown products again. I'm going to be working with their rust protection and spraying the bottom side of my truck and rust proofing it. What we're going to be using is the rust protection and lubricant. Also have the leather and vinyl vitalizer there. If we have time, I'm going to be doing that too, but my days are getting shorter. By 5:30 it's dark. So first we're going to start off and we're going to be doing the rust protection. I'm going to spray the whole underneath side of my truck, frame rails, rear end, front end, and then also there's some plugs in my doors. Going to pull those out, spray inside the door cavities, and then also any other holes we can get in, the rocker panels, any place like that, we're going to be spraying those and rust proof the truck. This is a once a year application, so it has to be done once a year. Also, for best results, they do recommend you take it to one of their application centers. I'm going to put a link down below in the description for their website so you can see if there's an application center in their area. Otherwise, go online, order the stuff, and you can do it yourself. Hence this video. You know, on my channel, it's a DIY based channel. I like to do a lot of things myself to show you guys it can be done, but they do recommend for this, for best applications, you should take it to one of their application centers. So grab a can of this. I also got to get my creeper. We're gonna go out here, show you kind of everything I'm going to be spraying. Everything up underneath here, all my, you know, inside the wheel wells, axles, everything. Got to grab my creeper. So hold on just a minute. So what they recommend is you take a can, and it is an eco-friendly product, so if you get it on you, it's not a big deal. Inhibits rust, lubricates moving parts. Basically what this stuff does is it soaks into the pores of the metal and wicks into your wiring harness, the wires in your vehicle, and protects even the copper in those lines. So put the straw in, and then you just basically start spraying. They recommend you be about 6 to 10 inches away. Basically just keep covering it just like you would with kind of like painting, really. So that's inside this wheel well. Get an idea what that looks like right there. Missed a little bit of spot right there. Just cover it. So that's what you got. Almost makes it look like new, doesn't it? Since it's wet. Give you an idea. This is what the other side looks like. See how dingy that is? And just start spraying. That's how easy it is. I'm gonna set, I really don't even need my creeper, to be honest with you. Definitely want to, yeah, my camera's covered. Definitely want it, and it really doesn't matter because it is an eco-friendly product. You know, the way my wind's blowing, I want to start at the front and work my way to the back, definitely. right here is one of those plugs I was talking about. Pop that out, just like so. Spray all inside there, and then all these little openings where the water drips out of, I also stuck that inside there and sprayed. And then just push that back in there. So far I've used 4 cans. Actually, I'm on my 4th can, so I've used 3 and a partial. I did the whole underside of my truck. This is what everything looks like. So you can see, and I kind of showed you before, you know, what it looked like, how dull and dingy it was, but I've really got her caked on there pretty good. You can see how it's running in places. See how shiny and wet look it is. But I sprayed everything underneath my truck. Wheel wells, springs, axles, universals, everything under there. Even my fasts. You can see how shiny, possibly, there we go, how shiny and wet everything looks. It's all covered with Krown. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, pull some of these plugs out, or just shoot it in the holes that's there inside these door pockets or door panels, put a straw back in. That's one other thing too I noticed. The straws work pretty good for, you know, getting into them tight places, but to spray the rest of the truck, I did take the straw off. It seemed like I got better coverage when the straw was off of there. So right now we'll just take, you know, and stick it inside there, all inside there. You know, the Dodges are so prone to rust. Stick it inside here. And all those, actually, these weather strippings that are on the bottom here, I don't know if it'll focus in and see that, those actually need to come off of there. This is what creates a lot of the troubles here. See where that weather strip sits? It's because it allows the water to come up here and then lay against that, and you'll have a weather strip here. Water's not going to get inside your truck. I don't know why Dodge put that in there, but that's the culprit of a lot of rust on the bottoms of these doors. So there. Now I got all them little plugs in there I got to pull out, but just I'm gonna stick my straw in there and then spray around, spray as I'm pulling out. Spray the bottom of that pinch weld. Probably get it inside this little area right here. Spray. Yeah, all those little areas like that. Should soak in. It doesn't even hurt to spray your locking mechanisms all inside the door pocket there. See, here's another one. They have one under this back door too. I'm not a fan of them. I just haven't got around to taking them off yet. You got a vent right here, you can spray inside there. Spray all along the bottom of that pinch weld. Any place where these Dodgers are prone to rust, spray them. Oops. You don't want to look at me, you want to look at this. Like that. Yeah, these are garbage. You can see the back right here too, where that weather strip is sitting there and starting to rust a little bit. Back to there. Take those off there and throw them away. All that does is hold moisture, hold water, and allows it to rust. Go over here to the... I think I make you guys drunk by the time at the end of my videos, don't I? Go over here to this driver's side. Do the same thing. Spray all inside here. Spray your door mechanisms. Shoot inside there. And then jerk this damn thing off of there. And then there's a small little hole there, you can get it inside there. Come back. And then where all these little plugs are right here, there you can see them. You can pull those out, stick your nozzle up inside there and spray too. Spray that pinch weld on the bottom. All that stuff. Do the same thing on the driver door back here. Any place you can get this little straw into, spray it. Got this weather stripping here, it needs to come off. That's pretty much it on the rust protection. I'm sure I'll find some more areas that I want to spray. All right, right now we have this leather and vinyl vitalizer, and we'll take it out here and show you a quick before of my passenger seat. My son has sat in this after football practice, and you can see how kind of dirty and dingy it is. So just turn it on first, turn on spray it on there just like so. And let's see what this does to leather. That's faded right there. We'll spray some on there and see what it does. I think that looks pretty dang good, really. You see where that piece of plastic was faded. That turned out really nice. It's a pretty nice product. Spray some on there. And it doesn't feel slippery like Armor All, you know, leaves the stuff. It just looks nice and clean and like new. Give you, here's kind of what that looks like. Let's walk around to the driver's side. Another shot of the rust protection. That I like. It will be doing my truck every single year. This is what the driver's side looks like. See how kind of dingy it is? And then there's the passenger side. So, all in all, so far, all the Krown products have stood up to all the tests I've done with them. I like all their products so far. The wash and wax on my truck did a really nice job. My wife's car, I'm going to be probably hitting it with a mitt too. I'm going to spray it on with my foam cannon. I picked that foam cannon up off of Amazon. I'll put a link below for that also. And then I'm going to spray that on my wife's car and then hit it with a mitt and wash it up good. Because hers is pretty dirty. Hasn't been washed in a while. She usually takes it to the local car wash, but I told her to let it go for a while because I wanted to use Krown's wash and wax on it. So I wanted to hit it with the Krown wash and wax also, but use a mitt. So I think I would, well, I don't think, I know, I'll endorse their products all day long. Krown has my vote. I love their products. We use them at work. We have our fleet sprayed at work every year. I'll continue to do my truck every year, whether I do it myself or I take it to one of their application centers. I don't know. I think maybe next year I'll try something different and take it to the application center and see how it lasts from me doing it to them doing it, and see what kind of coverage they get versus what kind of coverage I did with the aerosol can. When they do it, they use it in a sprayer. Obviously they have it in bulk. They have like an airless sprayer or something like that, and they spray the whole bottom side of the truck. But the aerosol cans, you guys can do this at home too in your driveway. It's not a big deal. So once again, guys, I appreciate you watching, making it clear to the end. Hit that like button, give me a thumbs up. If you have not already done so, please subscribe. See what I'm going to do next. I have all kinds of videos coming. Yeah, with that being said, thank you very much for watching and have a great evening. Bye-bye.